Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Beautiful, beautiful day today. I want to thank all of you for being here today to celebrate this momentous occasion and the new collaboration between the Santa Barbara Zoo and, of course, CSU Channel Islands. And I deeply value the partnership and friendships that we have created with the zoo. And I want to thank first and foremost President and CEO Rich Block for your belief in our mission and in all of us here today to be able to create this opportunity for our region. And also want to sincerely thank all the staff of the zoo who I've got to meet many of you over the last few months. It's been a pleasure. To Julie Barnes, Estelle Sandhouse, Aaron Marshall, JJ McLeod, Rachel Richardson, and the countless other staff, I want to thank you so much. And I also want to recognize, of course, our elected officials who were recognized earlier and the representatives who are with us today. We very much appreciate your support. And to those from our campus, what a great turnout. It's amazing. Who have been instrumental in getting us to this moment. And I have to start out with Emeritus Faculty Dennis Maraca. Yes. Who initially established our collaboration with the Santa Barbara Zoo many years ago by creating our zoo courses for students. Of course, Elaine Schneider, former mayor of Santa Barbara and a regional director of development, who has helped to nurture our ongoing relationship. Jen Perry, our executive director of regional educational partnerships. Thank you for your vision and your inspiration. To our provost, Mitch Avila, our interim CFO, Barbara Rex, and the entire business and financial affairs team. And of course, the many faculty who are here today, our students and staff, thank you. And of course, to our students, past and present, who have worked with the zoo, thank you for going above and beyond to make this day possible and for the opportunities this creates for our students in the future. And please know, this partnership is not new, but instead it's just growing, becoming something larger and more filled with possibility than we could have ever imagined. And in this year of celebrating our university's 20th anniversary, we are thrilled to usher in the next decade with an innovative and expansive vision of conservation and education. And this partnership, it truly honors our namesake by reminding us of our sense of place, our connection to the lands and peoples, and honoring our name of Channel Islands through a shared commitment to stewardship. And in Santa Barbara and Ventura counties, we are privileged to live and work on the ancestral lands of our Chumash, which are globally recognized as a biodiversity hotspot. And we have an ongoing responsibility to respect and protect this extraordinary environment that's been stewarded for thousands of years. And through this partnership, we take a crucial step in our efforts to uphold our responsibility, acknowledging the diversity and significance of this land, recognizing how each one of us contributes to the preservation of the plants, animals, and environment in which we live, and committing in tangible ways to fostering healthy environments and communities. And by partnering with a world-class zoo right here in our university's backyard, we are strengthening our commitment to be a conservation campus on the Central Coast. And a signature piece of our partnership is the creation of a Santa Barbara Zoo Conservation Center at CSU Channel Islands, one of the first of its kind at a public university. And we're excited about the opportunities for our students to work side by side with zoo personnel and of course Channel Islands faculty to protect and reestablish threatened and endangered species in our region, and to develop vital professional skills and networks in conservation education and management. And embedded in the design of our partnership is a commitment to ensuring that students and faculty from all disciplines and programs of study will have a chance to benefit from and contribute to our partnership with the zoo. It will present rich opportunities for collaboration that span across disciplines, careers, and community partners in ways that directly benefit our entire region. In fact, several exciting interdisciplinary collaborations are already underway, of course, including the Marine Debris Art Exhibit and removal program we just saw and heard about. This also includes our Performing Arts program, developing live shows and performances for the zoo. Our students in a Spanish capstone course are translating materials for the zoo summer camps and other educational materials. And something I'm very, very excited about as well, our Early Childhood Studies program is working with the zoo's Early Explorers Preschool to bring a bachelor's degree in early childhood studies to Santa Barbara County, hopefully in fall 2023, just to name a few. And I also appreciate this partnership with the zoo for the work it will do in strengthening Channel Islands' relationship with Santa Barbara County. It will help us set up the next decade with revolutionary educational opportunities that are grounded in addressing global issues. And one of my main goals as president is to make CSU Channel Islands a hub for our community, an essential cultural and scholarly place that brings the people of our region together for events, presentations, speakers, and community programs. And this partnership will allow our campus to do just that, creating opportunities to engage with our campus and ensuring that we are serving you and supporting your ideas and thoughts for our shared future. And we truly believe that through place-based partnerships like these, we can create a healthy and sustainable future for all. So we are proud partners in supporting the Santa Barbara Zoo mission statement that reminds us to protect, quote, our living treasures through education, research, and recreation, end quote. So thank you again for being here, and to the Santa Barbara Zoo for your friendship and visionary leadership. Thank you again.
I knew if I went second, I would be totally spared the challenge of having to detail lots of things. Having heard President Yao, Richard speak at a number of events prior to this, every single time it was inspiring, it was on point, and it really talked about the passion that the university has for its students. And certainly that captured not only everything I've ever heard before, but it saved me having to detail a lot of things for all of you, which you should be grateful, because when I started working on this, last night I kind of sitting there tried to get a time on what it would take to get through all the comments. And at about 2.5 hours, I figured that probably was a bit beyond what was going to be welcome today. Thank you for the acknowledgments. I am a very fortunate person. I work with an outstanding team of leaders within the zoo. Richard was kind enough to actually thank them, acknowledge them for me. So thank you, Zoo team. It's been fantastic working with you. We have a number of members of our board of directors. Thank you for being supportive through all this. They've been behind it the entire way. Thanks to all of you for turning out today to support this idea. I think you got a sense from Richard that it has some potential to do some amazing things here. As they say, I don't know who they is, but as they say, every great journey begins with a single MOU. And I think that that really is where we are today, is to send us off. But there really are two special acknowledgments that I would like to make. One is Dennis Maroka, who was identified before, but way back around 2002, Dennis had this notion of using the zoo as a resource for business students to be able to come and model nonprofit management using the zoo and its diversity of programs and management staff. And it was great. It was great for our team to be able to get in front of students and share what they were excited about and passionate about. I think students picked some of that up, but we also generated this energy from the students that was terrific for us as well, that really worked. And I can't thank Dennis enough. That class had a run of at least 12 years. And you know, every good program like that really needs a champion. And so when Dennis retired and was actually prior to that kind of pushed up to do more planning for the university, we lost that connection. But he created a great foundation where we knew the university, we knew their commitment to students, and we loved working with those students. It creates so much energy in you when you have that exposure and that opportunity. So we had that. And then fast forward, we spent a couple of years trying to figure out how to create a space off-site where we could expand our conservation program. under the leadership of Dr. Estelle Sandhaus, who's our Director of Conservation and Science, and a very dedicated team of researchers and conservationists, we literally had outgrown our capacity to do the conservation work we knew we could and should be doing. So we started looking all over and went here and there. We were approached by some people and nothing ever gelled. And then this is over a period of some years. And I was at a reception at the Santa Barbara Botanic Gardens, which I had absolutely no intention of really going to, but I thought, we're going to welcome the new director of the Santa Barbara Channel Keepers to Santa Barbara. I should go to that because you want to be nice, you want to make people feel welcome. Okay, get out of your comfort zone, just go to the garden. And I'm standing around there, and all of a sudden, I'm standing next to this woman who turns out is a professor at CSUCI. I know they have a lot of real estate there, a lot of great real estate there. And so Jen Perry and I started talking a little bit about, gosh, maybe what kind of a partnership could we develop here? I was speaking to the perfect person. I share ideas with people all the time and never hear about it again. Never. I got back, I had an email from Jen the next day saying, let's get together and talk more about this idea. So I would like to acknowledge Jen Perry for being the spark plug at CSUCI. We have lots of partners, and especially in the area of conservation, but in all kinds of areas. And many times we approach a partner with a good idea, and we kind of have to keep selling it and kind of pull them along. In this case, it is entirely the opposite. We have had to run to keep up with the team at CSUCI on this. They really have been moving this forward quickly, and we owe it to them that we're here today. This really is a result of that partnership. We could not have a better partner. There is no other institution of higher learning that is as entrepreneurial, as open to ideas, and as committed to the future of their students than CSUCI. It is incredible. And every time you heard the graduates talk about being the first members of their family to go to higher education, to a university, you've seen that they actually got jobs that matter, that make a difference. You've heard from the president. Trust me, this is the real deal. So when we get back together in 5 years down at CSUCI on the campus to celebrate at that conservation center, the kind of the focal point of where this all is beginning, we are going to have so many more stories to tell beyond what we even thought was possible today. It's truly exciting. I am so grateful for all the people that I've worked with, for all of you for being here today, and I am so grateful that we found the absolute perfect partner in CSUCI. Thanks.